Hey, this is Majin, and here's my comic pull list for January 31st, 2018. And let's get started. First off is Batman Detective Comics Annual #1. Which I don't know why it's #1, because I'm pretty sure Detective Comics has had annual at least once or twice. But anyways, this is The Curse of Clayface. Clayface being an important story component to the Detectives comics right now. So this gives you a little insight as to little Clay as his dad is telling him, you know, the merits and how to become a successful actor. And then you get a little bit into the present day or modern times where he's older and he's turning to Clayface, and you get to see a little bit of the inner workings of that kind of story. This is what I'll say. Make it pretty simple. If you are interested in Clayface, great. This book's for you. If you are probably like most people and don't care about Clayface's history, just skip it. Next up is Dark Knights #5, Metal. I honestly thought DC forgot they were publishing this book. It has been so long since the last issue, so long since anything coming out with the name Metal on it, other than reprints and stuff like that. I just assumed that DC gave up, because, you know, why would you ever want to put out a book monthly when it's an event book? You know, you would think that they would have learned from Marvel. Anyways, we get to see characters come back. Martian Manhunter. There's a spark of hope with some of the heroes, in which Scott Snyder just quickly smashes. You get hope. It's like this. Imagine you're a kid, and your mom put cookies, home-baked cookies, on the counter, and you couldn't reach the cookies. So you find like a bucket or something. The only thing you can find is a bucket to stand on. And you stand on the bucket, and you're reaching for that jar. And that's like the superheroes. The superheroes see hope. They see victory within their grasp. And then the bucket collapses and you fall. You hurt yourself. You cry. And then your mom laughs at you because you did something stupid. That's what this book was like. You know, like, you had heroes. Like, even think about it this way. You have Deathstroke, the Terminator, standing with Aquaman talking, and Black Manta gets the drop on Deathstroke and hits him with a harpoon. What kind of bizarro world are we living in when that happens? You know what I mean? Please tell him, please. I mean, Black Manta. I mean, the best superheroes could not get the drop on Deathstroke, but Black Manta can. You know what I mean? Come on, they're laughing. Other than that, I thought that there was enough forward progression that made it. I started to get a little bit more interested as I was reading it, but like I was mentioning, it's just like you get a little hope and it just smashes you. All hope is gone. But here's my problem that I have. If this book was longer, the series was longer, then I think they're building up to something fantastic. But because I know that what's going to happen is, as they're building up, they're going to run out of issues, and they're going to have to wrap it up like in an issue or two, and that's when it's going to suck. Because that is the trap that every one of those books, event books, fall into. Finally, The Silencer. Now, as you can see, we started off with a book I thought was another book I thought was okay, it was decent, but not the best. Had hope. Then we get DC's brand new book, Silencer #1. A new age of heroes. I mean, like, what? It already gives you bad feelings of the all new, all different, right? I couldn't be more wrong. This book was everything I would ever hope to be in a book such as this. Basically, the gist of the story is this. there is a mom, and she's trying to live a, trying to live a housewife. She's got a husband, she's got a kid, Jelly Bean, they're having a good time, going, shopping. The kid is all super nice. And then a mercenary comes up and says, hey, if you would kindly please come with me. We have some things that we need to discuss that need to be settled. I'm sure you understand why I'm here. And as you can imagine, the mom is not happy with that kind of language, and she stabs him with pencils. Now, what makes her unique is she's got a power where a sphere of silence goes around them, so this way you can't hear anything outside of that. You can't hear. So basically the kid is in the car as they're battling to the death, and he can't hear anything. And, she can't even hear him. So I was really enjoying this fight. Artwork was great. One thing I knew about JR was because of his days with Kick-Ass, I knew there's going to be some amazing fights. Well, she goes home, you get home life again, and then, as you can imagine, her past arrives. A mysterious woman who sells life insurance from the Batman universe says, hey, you're in trouble. I'm here to help. Then that doesn't sound like anybody I know from Batman's universe that has a father with a pit that resurrects people. And chaos ensues afterwards. This was, in my opinion, exactly what a first issue should be like. It gives you some action. It gives you wow, look at that. It sets the story, and then it gives you this ending where you're like, oh, okay, I'm ready for another issue 2. Give it to me right now, please. Thank you very much. Now, granted, I don't know how well this character is going to last. This type of stories can only go so long, because it's basically a mercenary type group that's after her to kill her. So, eventually she's either going to kill them, they're going to kill her, or they're going to kill her family, which is then going to make her kill them. So you're not going to see this thing go up to issue 500 unless they do something drastic to the story, and then it changes everything. But regardless, very pleased. I would give this 10 out of 10. 10. This is how they do it right. This is how you start a new comic book with a new character. Amazing. Highly recommend it. If you like The Punisher. Okay, if you like The Punisher, highly recommend this. If you like mercenaries with kind of coolish, weirdish armor with powers and guns and explosives and killing people with pencils, this is also good. If you are looking for a comic book about ponies, this is obviously not for you. If you're looking for a comic book that's about good, wholesome superheroes that turn into Nazis and then try to redeem themselves by ending up going back into time and forming a kingship or whatever, monarchy, this book isn't for you. But ass-kicking fighting, guns, explosions, right here. Look no further. Silencer. Anyways, that is some reviews. Let me know what you guys picked up, what you guys are looking forward to reading the most. Monster Hunter World is live. I've been spending many hours playing. Worth every hour I spent playing. Makes you feel like a god killing giant beasts. Fantastic game. Fantastic book. I would play Monster Hunter with her. I would not play Monster Hunter with Clayface. And I would not play Monster Hunter with Batman. That would not be fun. Anyways, that's all for this week. Let me know what you guys picked up, what you guys are looking forward to reading the most. We'll have more stuff later. Until next time.